and 200 grams of trout. And in between, some mixed nuts with raisins, a glass of red wine, 2 bananas, some water, and 4 cups of coffee. And on the 5th day, 300 grams of banana, 200 grams of pineapple, 2 oranges, and 1 big glass of orange juice, made a smoothie out of it, and 2 eggs. For lunch, I made a kohlrabi soup with pepper, olive oil, curcuma powder, onion, garlic, some potato, and I added some pork to it, 200 grams of pork. And for dinner, I had some herring, more than 200 grams, with carrots, some kind of lettuce, tomato, and asparagus. And in between, glass of red wine, some mixed nuts, an apple, grapes, and water. Day 6. Fruit smoothie with a lot of fruit, grape, banana, orange, glass of orange juice, and 1 cooked egg. For lunch, 1 piece of cod, some potato, more than 300 grams of carrots, some paprika, onion, garlic, curry powder, pepper, olive oil, and some salt with iodine, 1 gram. Always 1 gram of salt. 8 400 grams of mixed vegetables with some pork and olive oil and salt with iodine, and in between mixed nuts, 3 apples, some water, red wine, and coffee, of course. And the last day, some banana, some pineapple, some grapes, some pineapple juice, and some coconut. Mixed it to fruit smoothie, 1 cooked egg. For lunch, some tomato soup with meatballs and only 1 gram of iodine with salt. And for dinner, 200 grams of tuna with some French beans, 200 grams, tomato and paprika, and in between, red wine, mixed nuts, apple. So that's 1 week with a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. And yes, I did add some salt to it because the recipes taste better. So now I will calculate this period from 4 till 10 and look. Okay, energy, kilocalories. The other one was 2320 and now we have 2388. Protein was 17% and now it's 22%. Carbohydrates is yellow, and as you can see here, it's not a low carb diet, the paleo diet. It's still 39% of energy, so it's almost 40. So it's not a low carb diet, only the source of carbs is different, only fruits and vegetables. So you get your carbs. Fat 31%, nice. Saturated fat 10 energy percent, so it's also good. Don't have to worry about that. Fiber, much more fiber than the other diet. 47 grams instead of 39. Alcohol and water was also good. Sodium is good, 2.1 grams, and I added 2 grams of table salt each day to the recipes to give the recipes some flavor, more flavor. But the other diet provided more, was in the red, was 2.7 grams, and I only added 1 gram of table salt each day, and now I add 2 grams of table salt each day. I know that during and in the paleo diet, salt is restricted, but we have to go that from something, don't we? And it's still in the good. Potassium was a deficiency according to the National Nutrition Center, and the paleo diet provides more than enough potassium. Calcium is on the low side, is a deficiency according to the Nutrition Center, 924 milligrams, and it should be 1,000 at least. Well, I will go into that later. Vitamin B12 is orange. It's much higher than is necessary according to the Nutrition Center. And vitamin B3, niacin, is also much higher than is necessary according to the Nutrition Center. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the micronutrient intake differences between paleo diet and the regular diet. I don't go into the macronutrient composition because it doesn't really matter much, at least not when you compare paleo to regular diet, because paleo diet delivered 39 energy percent and fat intake was 31 and protein was 22%. So let's take a look at fiber content. Paleo diet contains 47 grams of fiber and regular contains 39 grams of fiber. The recommended daily advice allowance is 31 grams, so 16 grams more and regular 8 grams more. So in percentage, more than 50% more fiber than needed, and regular 25% more. And there is a difference in the kind of fiber between paleo and regular, and that is the paleo diet delivers mostly soluble fiber from fruit and vegetables, and the regular diet contains much more insoluble fiber from cereal products. The sodium content, even though salt is prohibited in the paleo diet, I added it because it gives taste to the recipes. 2 grams a day, and the regular diet I only added 1 gram a day, and it's too high than the above limit, outer limit of the recommended daily allowance, 2.4. So the paleo diet, even when I add salt, is 400 milligrams below the outer limit, and the regular diet, when I only add 1 gram of table salt, is 300 milligrams above. So paleo diet's almost 17% below the above the outer limit, and the regular diet 12.5% above the outer limit of the RDA. So if you eat like the nutrition center